After years of secretive negotiations, the Catholic Church and the Chinese Communist Party may be on the brink of a deal with profound implications for their fractious relationship. A compromise in which the Vatican allows the Chinese government a greater say in the appointment of clergy appears likely. Some regard it as a way for the Church to expand the numbers of China's Catholic minority. But as our correspondent John Sudworth reports, critics see it as a betrayal.
In China, not even prayer is free from Communist Party control. For decades, an atheist government has insisted on the right to appoint priests and bishops in the Catholic Church. But this church in eastern China is one of the many that has been holding out. In defiance of the Chinese government, the bishop here has been appointed directly by Rome. He now finds himself at the centre of a momentous compromise. Despite being frequently detained for his loyalty, the Vatican is planning to ask him to step aside.
It's a real privilege to meet you. I was hoping I can ask you just a few quick questions.
We find Bishop Guo eating breakfast, having just been released again by Chinese state security. I ask him why he was detained this time.
I
don't know. I guess they want less media exposure.
Has the Vatican asked you to step aside, and have you agreed?
The Pope is our leader. If he decides, then yes, we obey.
If he does get that order, as many here expect, then his congregation will be placed under the control of a Communist Party-backed bishop instead. It's one of a number of concessions, in return for which the Vatican hopes it'll be free to recruit badly needed new members to a unified Chinese church.
It's an extraordinary moment, a reconciliation between two of history's great opposing forces, Catholicism and communism. While people here may be unable to voice their criticisms too openly, elsewhere there's deep concern.
In a seminary in Hong Kong, a place where China's persecuted Christians once fled, the deal is seen as a deep betrayal.
So we move to this house back again.
Cardinal Joseph Zen is particularly concerned that the Chinese Communist Party will have power over all future appointments, with the Pope only holding a veto.
How many times you can veto? What you can expect from the government? They are presenting their names. Can you expect them to present good names, decent names? No. With the new arrangement, they have in their hands the full right to make their own choice. So, going to be bad choice.
You believe if this deal goes through, it's the end of the Catholic Church in China?
Oh, I think so. For the moment, yes. The whole church, the true church, it disappears.
Not for the first time, the Vatican is being accused of accommodating an authoritarian regime. Ultimately, China's Catholics will be the judge of whether it's a sensible compromise or a sellout. John Sudworth, BBC News, Beijing.